Hey, welcome back to Math and Beer, college algebra and beer to be specific. So let me give you an equation and you're going to tell me some things about it. 2x plus 7. This is very simple. You should know this by now, but let's hear the answers here. If I asked you, what is the slope of this equation? What is slope? I hope that you know that slope is the m part of that equation, which was y equals mx plus b. So the slope is 2. Go over 2, or go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, or down 2 over the other direction in 1. Okay, so if I asked you, where does it cross the y-axis? You would say, there's the b portion. It crosses the y-axis at 7. So our b is equal to 7. Let's draw that real quick because there's more to this. So we have a couple of things here. I asked you the slope was 2, you said that, and the y-axis is 7, where it crosses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you know there's a point right here, and you know there's a slope of 2. So rise over run, so you can go up 2 over 1, or you can go down 2 over 1, right? Down 2 more over 1, and you get this line that goes through all those points. Simple enough, right? What do you notice about the slope of this line and which direction it's facing? It is a slope of positive 2, and it's kind of going, I'm backwards because of the camera, but it's going towards the top right of the board. So any equation, any line that is traveling in this direction, in this general direction, is going to have a positive slope. So let's say you have a multiple choice test, which I'm sure most schools give nowadays for even math, which is unreal, but let's say you have a positive slope and your questions are your answers are A, B, C, and D, and one says the slope is negative 1/3, the slope is positive 2, the slope is negative 5, and the slope is just plain 3. Okay, so right off the bat, you can automatically say that this is a positive slope. So don't worry about the negative stuff. Like you can get rid of this and you can get rid of this. Now you're already down to 50-50 chance of guessing. So take your pick if you don't know. Now at least you know the direction of that slope is going to be positive. So it's either B or D, right? And let's do another one. Let's say you have a negative slope. Guess which direction that'll go. Let's draw the Cartesian coordinate system here. And you have a line that is going the other direction. So we have some sort of line that looks like this. And because that line is, to me, I call this going down because I always associate going right on this as positive and going up as positive. So I'm going kind of right and down, so I'm going to call that a negative slope. This is a negative slope. Oops, can't even write. Must be the beer. Anyways, so now that you know that's negative, when they give you the questions, A, B, C, and D, on your online math course, or whatever you want to call it, and A is negative 7, B is 4, and C is 1/3, and D is 0, whatever it might be, you know that's a negative slope because it's traveling in the downward direction on the going right. So we know there's negative, it must be A. You don't even have to know anything about it except for the fact that it's traveling downward, it's a negative slope. Traveling upward, positive slope. Traveling straight across, your slope is, guess what? 0. So those are some tricks that you definitely want to keep in your hip pocket. So tell me this. There's your coordinate system. In fact, I'm not even going to do a coordinate system. I'm going to give you a line and you tell me if it's negative or positive. Let's do it straighter, I guess. Negative or positive? Positive. Negative or positive? Positive. Negative or positive? Negative. How about this one here? Negative or positive? Slope of 0. What about this particular guy right here that's perfectly vertical? Undefined. There is no slope. Remember that asymptote thing we talked about. That is not defined. It is a slope of undefined. There is no slope. That is an invalid answer. So the answer is definitely undefined. So anyways, you definitely got to know that. So positive, positive, negative, 0, and undefined. Cheers.